Hello, hello, hello. Welcome one and all back for another episode of Character Voice Theater with Doki Doki Literature Club. My name is, of course, Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans, and I am here with my good friends. Introduce yourselves. Hi there. My name's Joestar. You may have heard of me from a little thing called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Well, I'm one of the JoJos.
Hey guys, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm way past cool. I'm Komaeda Nagito. I'm here, of course, to see what happens next. You can call me the ultimate lucky student.
Hey everyone, my name's Hank Hill. I've never been on the show before, but I'm here to have a good time and, well, get to know everybody. So I guess, yep, that's me. Yep.
Very well. Now, Hank, before we begin, tell me something. What's your experience with this kind of, game, if I can even use that word to describe it?
Well, I've personally never played a visual novel of any kind, so I suppose we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But, yep. Let's get right into it. Yep.
Alright, fine. Let's go. Let's load where we started up, last time. It was, yes. This file here. Now, what you do here is you write a poem for the girls. Sound good?
I suppose I can do that. Let me go ahead and, I guess write a poem. Alright. Well, I like the sunset, and, I also like, I would never write a poem with any of these words.
That's alright, just pick one that you like.
Alright, I guess I can do that. Let's go with calm. And then disoriented. We're gonna talk about nature. I like going outside. Yes. Being an intellectual is positive. Alright, next up we've got, well, it's pretty hot in Texas, so I'm gonna go with sunny. Alright, coming up we've got a few different words to pick from here. I'm not really sure which is the best one to go with, but I'm gonna go with puppy for ladybird. Now, let's see here. We got a few options. I'm gonna go with pure. And then summer, once again, because it's hot. The, philosophy. Yes, that's a good word. Well, I'm gonna go with journey on this one. And then, warm. Chocolate. I do like candy sometimes. Coming up next, we've got sweet, dream, clouds, vibrant. Do I look like I know what an email is? Let's go with, waterfall. And finally, happiness.
You've got one left, Hank.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see it.
Might I suggest one?
What's that?
Hope.
All the same to me.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Vegeta.
Ah, Yuri! Hi!
I'm not sure if it's me, or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please, don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Vegeta. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry. What am I saying right now? I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man! Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki. About yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Huh?
Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing.
Alright, now something's going on there with the text. It's all bolded and stuff.
You'll get used to it.
I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
Alright, now I'm starting to think there's something wrong with this game. Did you get a busted file or something? Because I'm pretty sure that that's not what it's supposed to do.
Yep, that's how things go. But...
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear since I was afraid you secretly always hated me or something.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though. Hey!
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry. I'm super sorry.
Oh, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. Yep. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not!
Yep.
What took you so long anyway?
Oh. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. You know, that always happens. That's why I wear a watch. I highly recommend it to anybody trying to be professional and on time and cordial with their daily life. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Thank you. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed.
Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. Now, I like how she went outside of the screen to say thank you. That's real cordial-like.
You should play something for us sometime.
Let's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, well, I will. Yep.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Vegeta.
Monica smiles sweetly.
Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry about all that. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see.
I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me.
In that case, best of luck.
Oh, wait, that's your line, Hank.
That's right. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really.
I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Vegeta, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend time together today. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I know I have that effect on people, being the principal Saiyans and all that. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time.
Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading here time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well.
I'm starting to think this girl likes you, Vegeta.
Yes, I believe so.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a water filter inside. Can you hold this for a second?
Sure.
Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the room.
Oh. Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her.
Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise?
Sounds like somebody's laughing. I'm gonna wager it's you, Sonic. It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Oh.
Gah.
A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it.
Yuri?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh! Oh! What the hell just happened? What on earth just happened?
Oh yes, Hank, you're new to this. Stuff happens from time to time that's hard to explain. You'll get used to it.
I didn't like any of what I just saw. Now that girl clearly had some kind of injury, and now we're here as if nothing happened. I don't like it one bit.
Yeah, neither do we. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Vegeta, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now that's hot. Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I... Oh, sorry, that's your line.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will.
Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself.
You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Vegeta. It's very endearing.
That's...
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I could keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Vegeta, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Alright, now this girl's being ridiculous. There are chairs everywhere in this room.
Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
Alright now, I'm really not buying it.
I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Woman, you do realize that every one of those chairs has a back to it, right? Can somebody please tell me what is wrong with this girl?
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my...
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Yep, no other reason.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book.
I retrieve the book from my bag.
I have some chocolate as well.
Now that's what I like to see.
It's a small bag of chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each one holding half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
Dang it, that's not appropriate at all.
I can't see too well.
Oh,
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching.
Now, I'm telling you, what this is about to be is not appropriate for a high school. If my son was in this situation, I'd tell him to kindly step away from the young lady.
How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yeah, seriously, how am I supposed to focus with Hank constantly interrupting about his morals?
You know something? You're right. I'll stop interrupting.
Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch your chest.
Alright, I've had it. That's too much.
I gotta agree with him. It's getting a little, risque.
Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper.
Oh, sorry.
I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper.
You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, go Yuri, you get it, girl.
No, don't get anything, girl. Don't, just keep reading your book.
Well, in that case...
Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate.
This sounds like that, Death Note.
And I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth.
Alright, now that is just highly unsanitary.
Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Vegeta.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
You're darn right you shouldn't have done that.
Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Vegeta. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet.
Watch your, inflection there, boy.
My teacup gets knocked over. Vegeta. My heart won't stop pounding, Vegeta.
Who turned off the lights?
I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Vegeta? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind.
One might say she's got a Doki Doki going on.
I get it. That's the heartbeat sound, right?
Yeah. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Well, this is a little, oh, thank God. It's time to share poems. Well, I gotta say, I definitely felt something from that. I'm real glad Monica showed up when she did. Hopefully, yep, I don't know if I feel so comfortable about this anymore.
You were never comfortable to begin with, Hank.
You know what? You're right. Anyway, let's talk to Natsuki.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Huh? Phew? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Let's,
Something tells me that Natsuki completely missed the point.
Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. But you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try learning something or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right?
That girl sounds like a problem child.
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you.
I'll tell you what, I'm not afraid to tell people how much I love propane.
But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much.
What did I do?
For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now.
Alright, well, I don't necessarily want to talk to Yuri, so let's talk to Monica. Vegeta, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket. Well, wait, what? Now, is that casual? What now? Isn't that kind of messed up? Yeah, it's awfully messed up. So is telling people about it. That's terrible. She even brings a different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. You see, drugs are bad, and you should not do drugs, ever. Also, don't cut yourself. That's dangerous. I think it might even be like a sexual thing. Ugh. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. You know what? I'm not sure I like her attitude. That was awfully rude of her to out her secrets like that.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors. They won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise. It won't stop. What? Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. What? Oh my god. Well, delete. Oh dear. Oh man. That, alright, no, hold on now. Delete her. What? I don't, what is it? What does this mean here? That's not part of the poem, is it?
No. No, it's not. Hank, you're gonna be in for some surprises. Yeah, just hang in there, buddy. It's gonna be alright.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Oh. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Yeah, that didn't do us much good last time.
What do you mean last time?
Well, this is episode 5, Hank. Episode 5.
What happened through episodes 1 through 4?
Well, you'll probably want to go back and watch them for yourself, but, things get kind of crazy.
Alright, I'll think about it. Anyway, I think we're being pressured to save our game, so we're gonna do that. Let's go back. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Well, we all can hear you, Monica. I'm reading what you're saying out loud. Anything. Oh, okay. I'll help you out. You know what? Yep. I'm a little nervous.
That's okay, Hank. You have us here. It's okay to be nervous.
Thanks for listening. I don't like doing this no more. Alright now, she said not to show or spend time with Yuri, and I'm starting to be afraid to do so. What do we do?
Well, I suppose we have no choice.
I've been waiting for this.
Alright, now that was just erotic. Stop it.
Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward.
You know, you're awfully good at that laugh there, Nagito Komaeda. I'm starting to think you might be a little crazy yourself.
No, me? Nonsense. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. Oh, there's no music. Wheel, I'm scared to scroll down. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, no choice but to do it.
He's right. Be brave. We're all together.
Wheel. A rotating wheel turning on axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears. And a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel.
Breathe, man. Take a breath. Dear Lord, take a breath.
Breathing. Dude, calm down. Sorry. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
Alright, let's read this. Oh, that's real special. That's real special. Yep. You know what? This is par for the course. I'm not even surprised at this point. It's just more, what is this, some kind of checkerboard nonsense? I don't take kindly, and I'm pretty sure is this a JPEG?
Hank, please. You're getting ahead of yourself. Just relax. It'll be over.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? This isn't getting any better for me. We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
What's that sound? That's so gross. What is that? I'm pretty sure it's meant to make you freaked out, that's all.
Yeah, don't worry. I've seen nastier things on the battlefield.
I did grow up during an era where there were pillar men, so I suppose I have too. Well, I grew up in Arlen, Texas, and I ain't never heard or seen nothing like this. Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well.
Oh, well, I'm glad you... Well, okay.
I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Vegeta joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can to inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Vegeta?
Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Vegeta to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Vegeta joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Vegeta isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Oh.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Vegeta want to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation...
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Vegeta, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well...
That's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Vegeta. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. Oh dear. This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Oh!
Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm in the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
What the heck is going on? Oh! Whoa!
Wow, you're starting to sound like me. Well, luckily I've been keeping it pretty together for this time. You're the one freaking out today, Hank.
Well, yep, I sure am. 'Cause this is kind of freaky.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Vegeta? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing.
I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while.
Look, her eye, it's totally dripping. That's something you should probably see a doctor for.
So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow.
Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri.
Huh?
I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that you're still a wonderful vice president. Also, a wonderful friend.
Monica.
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Vegeta?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Vegeta before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. You know something? I think Monica's making the right move here.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have been a little bit hectic, haven't they? Vegeta, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. Alright, what's going on here? Why is it getting all staticky?
Oh, here we go again.
I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet? No? Whoa!